Hello guys, it's Dale here with the Daily Levels commentary for the 12th of April 2017. Let's have a look at the euro dollar. As you can see, our short level at 0616 was hit yesterday. Unfortunately, there was only 8 pip reaction to that level, and after that I moved my stop loss to break even to secure my position. As you can see, the price went up after that, so I ended up with no profit but also with no loss. As far as today's levels are concerned, there are two pretty viable levels to trade from. The closest one is at 0624, and the reason behind that level is this very strong rejection of higher prices, indicating very strong and aggressive sellers. I think that the aggressive sellers were most strong and aggressive right there in this volume cluster, and when there is a pullback to this area, I think that those sellers will start selling again and push the price lower once more. Our long level at 0585 is right there, and the reason behind that level is this sideways price action, which resulted in very strong buying activity, indicating that those volumes were created by very strong and aggressive buyers. If there is a pullback to this area, I think that those buyers will become aggressive again and push the price higher once more. If you look over the Australian dollar, US dollar, you can see that the market is moving in a range right now, and this could mean that we are in the end of this very strong downtrend. As far as today's levels are concerned, we have two pretty viable short levels to trade from. The first is at 75.26. The reason behind that level is this very long sideways price action in which those volumes were accumulated. You can see that after this price channel broke, there was a renewed selling activity, indicating that those volumes were probably volumes of strong and aggressive sellers. So hopefully we'll see a pullback to this area, so we'll be able to place our shorts from there. Our second short level is at 75.58, and the reason behind that level is this very strong rejection of higher prices, indicating strong and aggressive sellers. I think that the sellers were most aggressive right there at this volume cluster, and I think that if there is a pullback to this area, those aggressive sellers will start selling again and push the price lower once more. If you look over at the US dollar, Canadian dollar, you can see there was a pretty strong selling activity, and there was also very strong rejection of higher prices yesterday. This indicates very strong and aggressive sellers, and for that reason I'll only be interested in taking short trades. As far as today's levels are concerned, there is one pretty viable level to short from. It's at 33.44, and the reason behind that level is this very strong rejection of higher prices, indicating very strong and aggressive sellers. I think that the sellers were most aggressive right there at this volume cluster, and hopefully there is a pullback to this area, and those aggressive sellers that accumulated those heavy volumes will start selling again and push the price lower once more. Let's go into the US dollar, Japanese yen. You can see that there is a pretty strong downtrend right now, and for that reason I only be interested in taking short trades. As far as today's levels are concerned, we have two pretty viable levels to short from. Right there. The reason behind our short level at 110.13 are those strong rejections of lower prices, making this level a very strong support zone. You can see that yesterday the price just blew through that support zone, making it a strong resistance zone. You can also see that right there is a little volume cluster indicating strong and aggressive sellers were adding to their selling positions. So hopefully we'll see a pullback to this area, and it will be a nice opportunity for us to enter our short trades. The reason behind our second short level at 110.65 is this sideways price action in which those very heavy volumes were accumulated. You can see that after that there was an extremely strong selling activity, indicating that those volumes were volumes of strong and aggressive sellers. So if there is a pullback to this area, I think that those sellers will become aggressive again and start selling and push the price lower once more. So those are today's intraday levels, guys. I look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, happy trading.